The Stanley Cup Final, where legends are made and hearts are broken. Every year, the world's best hockey players dream of this moment, but only a select few ever get the chance to play for the cup. The stakes could not be higher, and the pressure is felt in every corner of the arena. With the series tied at 2 games apiece, the Florida Panthers and Edmonton Oilers entered Game 5, knowing the winner would be just one step away from hockey immortality. Both teams had battled fiercely to get here, and now every shift, every second mattered more than ever. The energy inside Rogers Place was electric, a sea of blue and orange roaring for a crucial edge. Fans waved towels, their voices echoing through the rafters, willing their team to victory in this high-stakes showdown. History loomed large. Win Game 5 in a tied series, and you're likely to win it all. The pressure was immense, with both teams knowing the odds were in their favor if they could just seize this pivotal game. The Panthers aimed to bounce back from a heartbreaking overtime loss in Game 4, determined to prove their resilience and keep their championship hopes alive. Meanwhile, the Oilers, led by superstar Connor McDavid, looked to seize momentum on home ice. Their confidence was growing, and the city of Edmonton believed this could be their year. Every play was magnified, every mistake potentially game-changing. Players knew that a single error could haunt them forever, while a moment of brilliance could etch their name in history. The stage was set for a defining battle. Would Florida's relentless forecheck and physical play, or Edmonton's explosive star power and speed prevail? The answer would shape the destiny of both franchises. Game 5 would decide who stood on the brink of a championship, with everything on the line and no room for error. The journey to hockey's ultimate prize had reached its most critical moment. The Panthers exploded out of the gate, dictating the pace and overwhelming the Oilers. 9 minutes in, Brad Marchand broke through, silencing the crowd with a clinical finish. Florida kept pressing, and Sam Bennett capitalized on a rebound to double the lead. Edmonton looked stunned, unable to match Florida's speed or intensity. The Panthers' defense stifled the Oilers, limiting quality chances and controlling the tempo. By period's end, Florida led 2-0, having executed their plan to perfection. The Oilers' decision to start Pickard was under scrutiny, but defensive lapses told the real story. The Panthers sent a clear message. They were here to reclaim control of the series. Down 2 goals, Edmonton knew they needed a spark. The coaching staff responded by shuffling their lines, searching for the right combination to turn the tide. They paired superstars McDavid and Draisaitl, hoping their chemistry would ignite the Oilers' offense and create a breakthrough. The Oilers surged forward, finally generating sustained pressure in the offensive zone. For several shifts, it looked like Edmonton might claw their way back into the game, but Florida's defense held firm, blocking shots and clogging passing lanes. Sergei Bobrovsky, the Panthers' veteran goaltender, was locked in. He made clutch saves, including a highlight reel stop on Nugent Hopkins that brought the crowd to its feet and left the Oilers shaking their heads in disbelief. Even when McDavid found a sliver of daylight and rang a shot off the post, luck seemed to favor the Panthers. The puck bounced harmlessly away, and frustration grew on the Edmonton bench. The second period ended scoreless, a tense chess match between desperate offense and disciplined defense. Every shift was a battle, every loose puck fiercely contested. Edmonton had momentum, but no goals to show for it. Florida stayed patient, protecting their lead with smart physical play and timely clears. With just 20 minutes left on the clock, the Oilers faced a daunting task. The pressure was mounting, and the margin for error had vanished. The Panthers, confident and composed, were 1 period away from a massive road win. Their bench buzzed with energy, knowing they were close to a statement victory. The final frame would decide everything. Could Edmonton finally break through, or would Florida's wall stand tall and unbreakable? The third period opened with Edmonton desperate, their faces etched with determination as they chased a comeback that seemed just out of reach. The Oilers poured everything they had into every shift, knowing the stakes had never been higher. But it was Florida who struck first, capitalizing on a defensive lapse to silence the Edmonton crowd and swing momentum firmly in their favor. Brad Marchand then dazzled with a brilliant solo effort, weaving through defenders and beating the goalie to make it 3-0. That goal felt like a dagger, crushing the Oilers' hopes and electrifying the Panthers' bench. Still, Edmonton refused to quit. Connor McDavid, their captain and superstar, finally broke through, scoring his first of the series. The arena erupted, fans roaring with renewed hope as the Oilers clawed one back. Brief hope flickered, but Florida responded instantly. Sam Reinhart restored the 3-goal cushion, dashing Edmonton's momentum before it could build. With time running out, Edmonton pulled their goalie for an extra attacker. Corey Perry managed to find the net, giving the Oilers a glimmer of life, but the gap was simply too wide to close. Eetu Luostarinen's empty netter sealed a 5-2 Panthers victory, putting the final stamp on a dominant performance. Florida had bounced back from heartbreak in the previous game, showing resilience and poise to dominate on the road and reclaim control of the series. The Oilers' late push wasn't enough. Their faces told the story of a team running out of answers. The Panthers, meanwhile, were now just one win away from their first Stanley Cup in franchise history. Game 5 was a statement. Florida was in control, brimming with confidence, and ready to make history. The stats told the story. Florida outshot Edmonton and killed every Oilers power play. The Panthers now lead the series 3-2 with history on their side. They have 2 chances to clinch, starting at home in Game 6. For Edmonton, it's do or die, win on the road or see their season end. The Panthers are on the cusp of history, ready to lift the cup in front of their fans. The Oilers must summon their best to force a Game 7. The stage is set for a dramatic finish. Will Florida close it out, or can Edmonton survive? Hockey fans everywhere await the thrilling conclusion to this unforgettable Stanley Cup final.